every day they're updating, they're giving quality, giving aesthetic. So to get new fonts, I go on the web. How and where do I find my music? Like, this is just like basic knowledge, general knowledge 101 on how to edit. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, hi, my name is Mimi. I'm finally gonna be doing this video. Like, I cannot tell you guys the amount of times I get asked about what music do you use, which editing apps do you use, how did you do this font. Like, I get so many questions every single time I post a new video on how I did a specific thing. So today I'm finally going to be sharing with you guys my entire editing process from start to finish. I'm talking how I edit my videos to my thumbnails. I'm going to give you guys all the tea. Make sure you subscribe and let's tune into how we produce my vlog. If you are new to my channel, feel free to watch one of my other videos, like my vlogs, and like rate my editing and judge my editing and see if this is like the style of editing you would like to go into. So in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how you can edit high quality vlogs, professional level vlogs on your phone. I used the iPhone 11, and before I started editing on a laptop, I used to edit on my phone. Right now I don't edit on my phone anymore just because the camera footage is just too big for my phone, and just getting into my phone would be such a hassle. So I just take the memory card out and I put it in a laptop and I edit on my laptop. But the whole process that I do on my laptop and the process that I did on my phone, they're literally the exact same thing, the exact same app. So it's like there's nothing different, and I could literally edit this video on my phone the same way that I could edit it on the laptop. So yeah, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to edit high quality vlogs on a phone. Okay, so now let's start with the apps that I use. I'm gonna be giving you guys 5 apps that I would recommend for editing. I've tried most of them, but yeah, I'm gonna recommend them, and I'm also gonna tell you guys which ones that I use. Now these apps are for actually editing your actual YouTube video. So first on the list, I'm gonna recommend the one that I use. I use CapCut. I used to use iMovie, but I've moved to CapCut fully. I used to double in both, like edit my video on iMovie and then finish editing it off on CapCut. But now I use CapCut straight, whether it's for YouTube, TikTok, Reels, whatever it may be. I use CapCut to edit every single video footage you get from me. So you can download CapCut on your laptop, and you can also download it on your phone. It's super easy. I think if you have TikTok, you have to know what CapCut is, and you already probably do have it. So that's the #1 app I would recommend. The second app is Velo. As I already mentioned, you can also use iMovie, you can also use InShot, and you can also use Filmora. Is it Filmora? Filmora Wondershare. Yes, Filmora Wondershare, you can get it on the PC. And then I'm not sure about InShot and iMovie. You can get it on the PC if you obviously have like a MacBook. And yeah, iMovie you can only get iMovie if you use like an Apple device, and like an iPhone, a MacBook, an iPad, so on. Like, you can only use iMovie on those devices. Okay, now let's get into the actual editing. You guys know, if you're not new to my channel, that in every single video there's like a preview of the video. Like the first 10-15 seconds are basically what the entire video consists of, and this is because like the first few seconds of your video are so important because you're trying to keep somebody here, you're trying to grab their attention. So I personally like to make sure that I show everything that's going to be happening in my vlog or in my video, so that it kind of captures the person's attention from the start, instead of like just starting the video with you talking. Because 9 times out of 10, if you're just talking, hi guys, welcome back to my channel, it's like, especially if somebody's seeing your face for the first time, they don't feel inclined to stay. So if they see something in the preview of the video that is like catching their eye, or just something that they're interested in, there's like a possibility of them actually staying and watching till that point of whatever it is that they want to see comes along, instead of them just clicking off. So obviously you're gonna click on new project to actually edit my videos, to cut out the parts that I want in the video and the parts that I don't want in the video. It's the same way as how I did the preview. I'll watch my video, let me screen record. I'll watch my video and let it play, and if it gets to a part that I see I don't want this in the video, I'll just pause it, and then I will click on the scissor option that says edit, and then I'll split it, and then I'll drag it until I find the place that I actually want the video to stop at, and then I'll click it, and then I'll press on that one, and I'll press on the option to delete the footage that I just cut out, and then I just have like the parts that I want in my video. So I'll literally go through my entire footage, every single piece of it, and cut out the bits and pieces that I don't want in the video, the parts that I don't think are necessary, the parts where I started or I stumbled or I said something like in a funny way, day, because usually like YouTubers are not perfect. Just you hear me speaking fluently now, but I do make mistakes and I do say things that are out of line and ramble on, because sometimes my lips run faster than how my brain is thinking, and it's like I'll say something that's just like, what do you actually mean, babe? So then I'll just cut that part out. And I've already rambled so many times in this video, but so far everything has just been smooth because I've just been cutting those parts out. And yeah, it's very simple to cut things out. And yeah, that's the first thing that I'll usually do before the video effects and before we even get to like the fonts and all of those things. Now that I have my video here, you see how I'm scrolling past. Let's say I pick this part in the video, so I'm basically gonna tap on it on the phone. You just tap on it and then it's gonna show the options, and then right there the first option is split. I'm gonna tap split, then I'm gonna drag it a little bit so I can choose the part that I want in the beginning of the video, and I'm gonna split it again, and then usually I'll just tap and hold. You see how when you tap and hold you can move it, and I'll drag it all the way to the beginning. So now it's in the beginning of the video and I can add it to my preview. So you can do that with every single other piece of like footage that you wanna put in your preview if you wanna have a preview in your video. So that's how I do it. I just split the footage somewhere and then I'll drag it all the way to the beginning, and then I'll keep editing. If I find another part of the video that I like and that I would like to be in the preview, I'll split it and I'll drag it all the way to the beginning until I have like a 10-second preview, and then obviously I put like my little intro, that's just 4 seconds, and then that's just the next thing I'm going to talk about is fonts. And on CapCut they have literally every day they're updating, they are giving quality, they are giving aesthetic, like they have so many nice fonts. That's why I love CapCut. Like it has every day, it just keeps getting better and better, which is what I love. So they have fonts on this app. As you can see at the bottom there's a little text option. You press on the text option, then you press add text, and then obviously you can write whatever you want to write. I'm just gonna write my name, and then you can click the tick and then it will show it on your thing. Then to edit it, you can just click it and then click the little pencil icon on the square thingy, my bobby, and then you can click font, and then you can see all these fonts that they have here. You can pick from every single one of them. You just have to download them to use them, and it's really that simple. Like it's self-explanatory. A lot of the fonts that I'm seeing here, actually the first time that I'm seeing them, which means they updated them again. And most of the fonts that I do use come from CapCut. I will usually use I'm trying to look for it, Drunk Wide, and all the other ones here, Times NR, this one as well, Soap, Regional, Universe. Those are the ones that I use, and also like the cursive fonts. So yeah, I get most of my fonts from here. But when I wanna get something different, something special, because I hate when my stuff looks like other people's stuff, since so many people are using CapCut now, and obviously we all like nice things, and if I see a font and I think it's nice, somebody's probably gonna see it and also think it's. So to get new fonts, I go on the website dafont, so it's dafont.com, and yeah, you can pick your fonts. They have a lot of fonts, and then you download the font. I highly recommend that you Google how to add font on PC using dafont, or how to add font on my iPhone, because I had to Google. I also didn't know, and it's better for you to actually see the process of somebody doing it than for me to explain it. But yeah, sometimes I'll go on there and look for new fonts. So now I'm gonna tell you guys like the audio effects that I do use. This usually happens when I put like a text on the screen, and you can hear a little sound that comes on as soon as like the text appears on the screen. And this is also just to wake the viewer up, because most of the time when we do watch long form content, we get not necessarily bored, but your brain relaxes. And I usually add like little audio effects so that they wake the person up again. And yeah, it's just something that I've learned along the way as I've been like learning to edit, and just like how to like have viewer retention and all this stuff. So basically what I will do is, you can see at the bottom there is a button for audio, so I'll click on that and I'll click on effects. So that's like audio effects, and the only one I really use most of the time, I don't actually use any other one, is mouse click. So I'll literally type in there where you can search. I'll search mouse click. Okay, see when you search click, it comes up. So I'll download it and then press on the plus icon, and then it will be there. Now as you can see, it's that little blue thing at the bottom, and then when I play my thing, it will be there. Like when the text comes on screen, that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna make the little click sound, and I just like to add it there. Sometimes what I like to do in my videos, if I'm maybe speaking and I want to like put emphasis on something that I just said, is I'll zoom in the clip, like just like I'll do it now. Like I'll just zoom in my face and then zoom back out at a certain point because of something that I said. So to zoom in and out of a part of a video that I want to emphasize, I'll literally just split the video somewhere. So I'll decide that I'm splitting it here. I'll split it the way that I showed you guys already. I'll drag the footage a bit and then split it again, and I'll just click on that footage that I want to zoom in, and I'm going to use 2 fingers to zoom it in, just like that. To just zoom it in just like that. Very simple, very easy. That's the only effect that I really do on my videos. So to actually have like a cleaner zoom and something that looks like more automatic, I'll click on the star icon for effect, and then I'll choose video effect, and then I'll go over to lens and then look for the one that says zoom lens, and then click it, and then you see how it just zooms itself just like that. And then I'll just press the click, and then you can move the zoom around to where you want it to actually zoom, and then just like that it zooms. And that's basically the only effect that I actually do on my videos. And the next thing I will have in my videos is transition. So basically when I go from one footage to the next footage, and I'll usually, all you have to do is, you see in between like 2 clips there's like the white little box thing. You click on that white little box, and then it gives you all the options of how you can have a transition. I usually go by camera, and then I'll usually do the pull in one. So you click it and then it pulls in, or I'll do the pull out one. I also like to do the one that says left. It will just like slide left just like that. It's still loading, but yeah, those are really the only like transitions I'll have in the middle of my clips. Sometimes I'll do like the black screen. If I'm changing from like one scene to the next scene, I'll put like a 3-second black screen. So I'll literally remove the footage out of the frame. You can do this by just tapping on the actual footage and then dragging it out of the frame just like that. And you can drag it back if you want to as well, and then I'll just have it like gone for like 3 seconds and then transition to the next scene after that. So now it's time to talk about everybody's favorite topic, everybody's favorite questions: music. How and where do I find my music? And guys, I always get so like when people ask me, because it's like, guys, I also get copyrighted. I also struggle to find music, you know what I'm saying? But I find my music on YouTube mostly. I'm not gonna lie to you. You really have to put in the work, and you really have to go digging. And most of the times I have to like screen record a sound that I want to use and post it on YouTube to see if it's copyrighted. Like I don't know if it's copyrighted or if it's not copyrighted. I actually have to post it on YouTube to see if it's copyrighted, and if it's copyrighted then I won't use it. Most of the time I actually post my videos and I will actually get copyrighted because a sound in the video is copyrighted, and I didn't know, or I didn't think that it was copyrighted. Another app that you can find music on is SoundCloud. We all know SoundCloud. There are a lot of artists on there that will make like instrumentals of other people's songs, that will make remixes of other people's songs. So you just download the app SoundCloud and then look for, let's say, Good Days by SZA. Say Good Days SZA remix, and then you just listen to the ones that come up there and literally pick the one you want to pick and just hope it's not copyrighted. That's literally what we all do. I don't know about other YouTubers, but that's how I do it. And then in terms of YouTube, it's the same thing. Sometimes I'll just screen record a sound from somebody else's channel that I like, and that's just about it. Like I just screen record, use the sound, screen record, use the sound, and there's literally there's no way I could know whether a sound is copyrighted or it's not copyrighted. I just hope for the best. And most of the times now I've kind of like collected my sounds. I have like almost like 20 different sounds, and I'll literally just reuse them. You guys know that I reuse my sounds because it's the easiest way not to get copyrighted, because the sounds that I already have now, I kind of know like, okay, this one is not copyrighted, this one is not copyrighted. And sometimes you can find a sound and it's not copyrighted, but like maybe a few weeks down the line YouTube decides to copyright it, and you've put it in like 5 of your other videos. So there's literally no way of knowing whether a sound is copyrighted or it's not copyrighted. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I find my music, on SoundCloud and on YouTube. YouTube is the same thing. You can search like Good Days by SZA slowed, reverbed, Good Days by SZA remix, and I'll literally listen to a bunch of them, a bunch of different ones. And usually on YouTube, if a sound is copyrighted or a video is copyrighted, when you click to check the description, you will usually see like the license of the song at the bottom. That's how you can know if a sound on YouTube is copyrighted or somebody's video is copyrighted. So yeah, I'll literally just have to surf the net, surf like the internet for sounds, and then sometimes if I'm not sure about the sound, I'll screen record it and I'll post it to private on YouTube to see if it's actually copyrighted or not copyrighted. Let's talk about thumbnail, because this is literally the most important part of your video. Before anything of these things, before any of these other things actually matter, your thumbnail is what is going to attract viewers to your video in the first place. So to edit my thumbnail, I use PixArt and I use Phonto. Those are literally the only two apps I use. Obviously, as I'm living my life, I'm taking pictures. As I'm filming, I'm taking pictures of the things that I'm doing. And yeah, most of the times to edit my actual pictures, I just edit them in the, you see on iPhone, you have the little edit button at the top corner of every single picture. That's where I usually edit my pictures nowadays. I don't really edit them like that much, but yeah, after editing my pictures, obviously I'll go to PixArt, and what I use PixArt for is for the collage of the actual picture. Most of the times I just do like 4 frames or 5 frames on my thumbnails, right? And then you're gonna click on the plus icon, and then you're gonna click on collage, and then you're gonna pick your pictures. Jesus, jump scare. Jump scare easy, brother. And then you're gonna pick your pictures. I'm gonna pick the most random pictures over here, and yeah, just go with it. And usually it will give you like the size of like a normal picture. You need to change the ratio of the picture, so you click on ratio there at the bottom, scroll all the way to the end and pick YouTube. It's gonna give you the size of a YouTube thumbnail. And then what I usually like to do is go back to layout, and I'll usually pick like the 4 frames or the 5 frames, just like the ones that go straight down, depending on how many pictures I have for my thumbnail. And then once I have that down, I'll swap them around if I want to, just by long press on it and then move it to the next frame, long press it and move it to the next frame. And then I'll go and I'll click on it again, and I'll click on the border and remove the border that is there, and then I'll just save the image to my phone. And then I'll leave PixArt and then go to Phonto, and then this is where I'm gonna add like my text. So I'll click on the camera icon and click on photo albums, and then I'm gonna add my thumbnail that I just saved from PixArt onto Phonto. And then to add text, you just click on the thumbnail itself, and then you're gonna add text. And then let's just add my name, mimikutuu. And then as you're writing there, you can see at the bottom there it says font, preset, and symbol. You click on font, and yeah, these are all the fonts that are in Phonto, so you can pick for yourself which one you like. You can scroll and pick for yourself. So I've made some of the ones that I use frequently favorite. So I'll click on Times New Roman bold italic, so that's the one I usually use. And yeah, then I'll change the size, make it bigger or smaller depending on what I like, and I'll click on style and put like a shadow behind it. And that's just about it for my thumbnail. And usually I write something like, oh, a day in my life, just so I can put it under the bigger thumbnail. And I'll make this small, and sometimes I'll change the font and make Times New Roman italic. But yeah, then I'll save the thumbnail to my phone. That is actually how I make my thumbnails. It's literally as simple as that. And that is basically how I edit my videos start to finish. I really hope this video was as informative as it could be, and I really hope I answered the questions that you guys have been asking me. And yeah, I hope that you find some of the tips that I gave here useful, and you're able to, you know, up your game, up your editing game, and produce like better quality vlogs. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. If you found it helpful, make sure to comment down below the pen emoji, pencil emoji, anything along those lines. And I'll see you guys next time in my new video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys so much. I'm in London, I like to go and shop at the mall.